Hi, it's Phil from Inclusive Music, teaching the world to make music with BandLab. And this is the second in the series of the BandLab Secrets, creating a trap beat with super fast hi-hats. So, from last week, this is where we started. And this is where we're going. And you can get this effect by simply copying and pasting your beats and using the Creator Kits. Here's the trap one. Let's do this. So first I'm going to copy this 808 kit drum machine. Click on the ellipsis and duplicate track. And I want to change the 808 kit to a different drum machine. So I go into the icon here and click. Here we see the choice, and you've got a choice of drum kits and pad kits. Now the pad kits are the ones we're interested in because they're more electronic, they're more contemporary, whereas the drum kits are more classic, rock, funk, that type of thing. And I went for the trap kit. There it is. So click on that and we can hear it if we want. First of all, there's a little demo button. We can try lots of different things here. When you've chosen, click on the one you want, trap kit in this case. And so now the beat that started on the 808 drum machine, which was like this, let's solo it. Now it's on the trap kit. Solo that. And that's a little bit more hard hitting, a little bit more trap-like, let's say. So now we know how to copy and duplicate a track and change the kit. So I'm going to bring in now the one I prepared earlier, as they say. Let's bring that over. And I'm going to take out the one I've just copied. And you can see here it says FX Custom, and this is where we can add some effects that we choose. So if I click on that, this is the trap kit. It's the copied one. Let's have a quick listen. And now if I go down to effects here, you can see I've added a little bit of BL driver, which is distortion, and a bit of EQ. I can just tweak the sounds. Let's give that a quick test as I go along. And I'm not going to go on about effects in this particular video, but it's great fun to experiment and see if you can get a sound that you like. The next thing we're going to do is copy the trap kit fast hi-hats. You know what to do? Right click, duplicate track. There it is. And this is what I prepared earlier. So I'm going to move that across now. And as you can see, I've taken away some of the patterns. So I've only got A, B, C, and D. I'm going to delete that track. And let's delete these two. That's the original. And that's the original hi-hats. Tracks deleted. So here are the new tracks. So if you remember in the last video, 8 different track patterns. Here they are, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. And I've done the same with these fast hi-hats. So if I click on one of those, go to the icon, click on that little icon here, unlock into separate view, and then I can move it up here. And you can see instead of all the hi-hats going all the way along here in the original pattern, for the hi-hats, I've got this more sporadic beat, different variations of it, and the effect is to get that doubling up fast hi-hat effect. But if you remember from last week, that at the moment is directly copied onto the bar, and we've got to shift the bar a fraction to the right so that these hi-hats are in between the other original hi-hats. Just to recap, it's a great trick. What I did was go to the view and the grid size and change it to 132. And what this does is divide a beat into 32 tiny sections. You can see them here. Now let's use the zoom feature to get really close. So there's the drum machine, and by just clicking on the hi-hat and moving it a fraction to the right, 132 of the beat, you get this effect. Same with the next one. Gently, carefully move it just 132 to the right. Let's just click on there. You can see there it is. And the same with this one. At bar 6. And the final one is okay because it's moved itself. So now we've got the original trap beat, but on a different kit. And those fast hi-hats now just out of sync, giving them that fast hi-hat feel. What I did then was just duplicate this track again. Let's show you how we do this. Ellipsis, duplicate track. There it is. And then change the kit. So I click on the kit icon, and instead of the trap kit, you can see I've gone here for the dubstep kit. And you'll see in a minute I've copied it again to have the techno brute kit as well. So I'm actually using 3 different kits, one on top of the other, to layer the sound, to make it sound a little bit different and sound bigger. And I've gone a little bit over the top just to emphasize what you can do. I'm once again going to delete what I've just done because that was an example. And what I'm doing is bringing over these 2 kits. So they are the dubstep and the techno brute kit. So first, let's play the trap kit original. Now bring in the dubstep kit. And now the techno brute kit on its own first of all, so you can hear it. So completely different sound and used normally for techno, obviously, but this is the joy and this is the point of experimenting with BandLab and trying things out. So I've got 3 kits, the trap kit original, the dubstep kit, and now the techno brute kit. All together. A big sound. Just to point out something to be aware of, look at the main volume here. Which is represented by this green stripe. It's on 0 dB, but watch out for the level underneath peaking. So I'm going to rewind here. I want you to focus over here. And you can see I'm pushing it a little bit. That's sort of distorted. And I think you've got to be careful of that. So I might, now I've got 3 different drum machines in, I might take the volume down a bit. So click on there. Click on that one and click on the original. Okay, so be aware of that. Something to consider. The red dot stays on there just to let you know you're still peaking. So back a little bit, rewind. Looking good. I peaked there on that. So I'm not going to go into too much detail there, just something to be aware of. Now let's get into the exciting thing of creator kits. What are they? Well, they are sort of sampled kits, and if you've never used them, they are brilliant. To find them, basically go to add track, and you're going to instruments, which is sort of counterintuitive really, but there they are. Click on instruments, and you've come up with a piano as it defaults. Let's bring it up here a minute. So how do you change it? You click on the track you want, and up comes the different instruments. If we go to piano, we now see we've got creator kits under bass and brass, creator kits, drum kits. We've been using drum pads, percussion, but creator kits. Let's click on here and we've got a load to choose from. I'll click on the one it defaults to, acid hip hop, but you can see here a huge range and they're really interesting kits. Let's take this one. Afrobeat. So they're really varied. There's some crazy stuff here. While we've got acid hip hop here, let's just click on some of these samples. So the bottom row is usually the kick, snare, hi-hat, maybe a clap. Then they've got some sample sounds, very random. The one I've chosen for adding to this particular track is the BandLab Creator Kit Volume 1. So I've clicked on it and up it comes. And the sounds that within it are this: kick, snare, fast hi-hat for a trap, single hi-hat, bass, sort of a cymbal, riser, chord, two chords that go nicely together, sort of dark atmospheric sound, hi-hat again, or snare. That's the one I liked. So really it's a random selection of sounds, 16 in every kit. And what I did was just explore them and record them. So let's move this Creator Trap kit over here, and if I double click on it, you go to the MIDI editor where you can see the sounds I've used. There they are, this one, and you can see it flash in the actual Creator Kit in the blue here. That's the letter T, G, J, U, and that's repeated. And the effect is this. Let's take everything off. So I've soloed just the Creator Kit. I like that. So let's bring that in now with the other kits, the fast hi-hats and the original trap kit. This is what we've got. Just repeated, just looped. Okay, I think what I might do there, because of the tom rolls here, it clashes with that last instrument, so I'm just going to take that out. The next one I used was the Black Noise House Creator Kit. So there it is, let's bring it in here, Black Noise House. This is the one I used, just the Y. Because obviously this was designed for house, but actually I might use that as well. So what I did was, I think I've just used one beat there, just one sound originally. Let's double click, go to the MIDI editor, there it is. Yeah, it's the Y. I'm tempted to use, yeah, the number 7. Let's have a listen. Rewind. Okay, I think on bar 4, I'd like that that sound there. So let's find it on the keyboard here. It's somewhere around here. There it is, that black note, and I'm going to put it on bar 4, so following the black line here, about there. And you should be able to see now, there's 2 dots there, there's the first one, and now on bar 4 you can see another dash which we've used to put in the MIDI editor. Let's have a listen, rewind. Okay, I'm going to make that a little bit louder. You see it's got a green line around it. That means I've selected it. So here's a velocity over here, which means volume. whack that up. 127, and maybe this one too. So I can control the individual loudness of one of these MIDI notes. And I think I'm going to bring in Black Noise House up there. Got to keep watching the overall volume so I don't distort. Like it. Okay. I hope you're getting the idea. The last one I used was the Modern Hip Hop Kit. So again, not trap. Let's put it on and have a quick listen to hear it. I click on this little flying bird, origami bird, strange choice. Modern hip hop. Let's have a look at this. Modern hip hop. Some of them have beats. Got its own rhythm. And by the way, I've got an effect on this already, so maybe I should turn that off. So Modern Hip Hop Kit, down to effects. And for the now, I'm just going to turn off the green power. So I've got the pure sound before I put anything on it. So that's another thing about the Creator Kits. They're not just a single sound, they can be whole beats. I'll click the V again. And this can completely mess up your sound when you're using these, or it can enhance it. A lot depends on the tempo of your track. You can see up here I've got 138, but the hip hop modern beat is probably going to be going at about 90 beats per minute. So it can clash with the original beat if you used that sound. Or it can be amazing. Again, experiment, find out. There's a very random hi-hat beat. I think that's the one I used because that sounded quite trap to me. I'm going to put these effects back on just to make it nice and loud. So let's play it now with the added modern hi-hat beat, and I'm going to double click. You can see a few of the sounds I've added. Rewind. Just take the solos off the other track so you can just hear that last one. It's quite interesting, I think. Okay, very odd on its own. Let's build it up because I've effectively got 8 or so tracks now. And if I was to build a trap song, I would be bringing them in one at a time, maybe every 4 bars, maybe every 8 bars. So let's just experiment with that. Let's bring this down. And I'm going to bring in these two together maybe. So the Black House Noise, Creator Kit, and now the Modern Hip Hop together. Okay, let's add the Creator Kit. Techno Brute Kit. It's building. Let's have those fast hi-hats coming in. Here we go. Dubstep kit. finally, the track kit. Now it's up to you to decide where you want to take this. There are the ideas: copy and paste drum kits and different parts. Then add effects, then add creator kits. How purist do you want to be? That's up to you. If you want a pure trap, you go with the pros. If you want to be a little bit more experimental and start trying to create your own sound, literally find any creator kits and go crazy. Let's go crazy now just to show you what can be done. Concentrating on the creator kit then, I'll have one beat and one creator kit. So here's the modern hip hop. Let's completely change that by clicking here. Modern hip hop is what we just had. Randomly, how about grunge glitch? Okay, same pattern played on a grunge glitch kit. Here we go. Okay, really quite nice and dark. Let's change it once again from a grunge glitch kit to grime. Okay, completely different. One last trick, one last secret. Let's double click the modern hip hop kit and just change some of these. So we've got this sound. Okay, I'm going to select it by holding down the mouse. They're all selected, and I'm going to move the note up to the next sound. So at the moment it's the G. So the next sound up is the F. So let's just move them all up by using you can drag them with the mouse like this. Okay, you can hear the sound change. Let's see how it sounds. Rewind. For me, that's going to get a bit tedious. So now I'm going to change. We'll have 1, 2, 3, 4 of those, and then I'm going to change them. The last 4. Interesting. Let's try that. Change. I like that, apart from the last one. That's playing the R. There it is. So I'm going to just move it up. Click on it. This time I'm moving it up with a page up feature on the keyboard. That's quite nice. Rewind. Okay, I like it. Let's see if it works with any of the others. Solo, the house kit. Yeah, there's too many of those. I'll take one out, 2 out. So I've just got 2 in. Let's bring in the last creator kit I've used, which was this one. Creator Kit Trap Volume 2, double click. Okay, now that's got a note in, so do the 2 notes go together from the new kits? For me, I think just want to take that one out, or that could be mad. Let's try it. See how it's changed with just moving a few MIDI notes? Let's bring it all in. Probably peaking in the volume, but we can deal with that later. Have we got the flavor? Have we got the feel? Let's find out. I like it. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope you've enjoyed the ideas that we put across here. Copy, duplicate tracks, take some stuff out, add some stuff, change the kits, then add creator kits. As far as I'm concerned, a really hidden secret feature of BandLab, but probably over 40 or 50 creator kits are in there with all those different samples ready for you to explore. I hope you found value. If you have, please subscribe. Don't miss the next video. Click, like, share it. Until the next time. Keep making music.